my goodness gracious. Thank you all so much. Arvidos, thank you so much for subscribing for 26 months. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you've never heard of Arvidos, he is one of the streamers we first networked with. He does really cool minifig painting, just overall talented individual. Please go ahead and make sure you give Arvidos a follow. Also, Wookie, oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much for those bits. We appreciate you so much. No, listen, you can be cursed and wonderful as well, all right? Tomato, okay? Hello, Arvidos. Hello, Dark. Hello, Wookie. I hope you're all having a lovely Thursday. Y'all, I am so excited for today. Last session, we discovered that Luya, who is played by It's Me Diz on Twitch, is the father of Rose. And it was a huge reveal last week. We don't know what the implications are gonna be this session. We don't know how things are gonna go down. But yeah, it was discovered he is her long lost father. And oh, things are... I hope you're all having a lovely day. Thursdays are a bit different over on my channel. Usually we do a lot of variety, but Thursdays are for D&D. And I've been in this campaign for several years, and I've absolutely loved it. Also note that usually I talk a lot to y'all, but on Thursdays, I make sure to leave audio and voice to the party members. However, we do all type back in chat and talk with folks. But if we don't say anything to you, it's just because for the story and the game, we leave audio to our players. Hello, FD, another fantastic streamer you should check up on. Yeah, no, never cursed over here. No. If you'd like to learn more about our players, just do ! Party, and you'll learn all about them. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm not, stalling to join voice chat. I'm not scared of what they'll say. No! I never know what I'm joining. I never know. Okay, here we go. Oh, don't say anything bad. Hello?
So anyway, that's how the cloaca... Oh, hey.
The what?
Oh, hi.
Sorry.
I always wondered how that worked.
Right?
Birds and the bees, my butt. My parents lied.
Well, kind of a butt. It's more of an all-purpose.
Yeah, it's a single opening, all-purpose.
Are we ready to D&D today? Welcome to the Work of a God campaign.
Hi.
As you introduce yourself, please tell us whether your character would be a bird or a bee. And if you want to get fancy, say what kind. Go!
Oh no, we already had a good answer.
Corvin would be those cool vultures that eat only bones.
He would be a
They
vulture.
rub their face in the red clay so that they look like vampires. So.
Oh yeah.
That's Corvin.
I can see that. You can catch the vulture over at Reroll HQ.
Yeah. Ooh, we're legit now because you guys saw the news, right? We've got a fucking sponsor now.
Oh.
Yeah, you do.
Congrats.
Yeah, you do. Congratulations to
They're real
Reroll
cool.
HQ.
Yeah, they're a since this isn't gonna be stealing your sponsor stuff, they're a fantasy cartographer. I gotta find their name because it's brand new and I haven't memorized it yet. I'm gonna say it's Domili's Wondrous Works. So she does maps that work with like Foundry and other cool stuff. And you can find her patreon.com/DWW and tell her Reroll HQ sent you.
Hell yeah!
Ah, fuck yeah! Can we get that one more time? The link.
Yeah, it is here. If I'm allowed, I'll just post it in the chat.
Yeah, post it in chat for folks to see.
All right, give me uno momento, por favor.
Yeah.
Just kidding. My accent's a lot better than that. I actually
More
bought
flavor.
two children's novels to start reading in Spanish.
Oh.
One of them is a
Arvin.
freaking Goosebumps, except for in Espanol, it's like Escalofrío.
Ooh.
Am I learning stuff today? What in the... Am I learning?
My brain is getting wrinklier.
Escalofríos, La Noche de Muñeco Viviente. So I got it's Night of the Living Dummy. And I also, even though we don't like the author, I bought it used and I've got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone because I still like the books and I know that book, so reading it in Spanish, will be a nice good.
Get it secondhand. Heck her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off of the electronic bay.
So, we have Corvin would be a vulture. Next up,
Sorry, yes.
it's okay. Diz, go ahead and introduce yourself, and remember, tell us whether your character would be a bird or a bee, and if you want to get really fancy with it, tell us what kind.
I don't think. I think he'd probably be a wasp, but I don't know. Honestly, we had another one too. I really wanted to answer Andy's question because she had one right before you popped in as well.
What
We
was
had
it
figured
before I
one out.
popped in and y'all were talking about cloaca?
Yeah. Well, that was just part of the deal.
Yeah,
That
what was
that was
that's
just
just
a
a
bit.
regular
What was
curse.
the-
That was what
what
you
was the
might call a
question?
yoke. A funny goof and a gag.
A funny goof and a
What's the
gag.
question?
Oh, the question was, what would your character be today? Like, what would they do? Who are they?
Yeah. What kind of job would they have in a modern
Yeah.
setting?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so be question, easy. Be a wasp and I'd be angry.
Yeah,
And I would just
yeah.
be stinging stuff. It's
Yeah.
easy, simple. Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Diz. Well, welcome in, everybody. You can catch me over at twitch.tv/Diz, it's me, Diz. I freaking screwed up my own name.
It's okay, I shouted you out. It's okay, they can see it there. It's okay.
I would be a city worker. He would be a city worker. He'd be angry about it and humping around a lot, right? But he'd be really good at his job. He'd be really good at his job. And honestly, he would probably be snaking money from the city.
Oh, dang.
Absolutely.
First I was like, are you going to be like a Ron? No.
No.
You're not like a Ron.
No. And that's Leah down there, the bottom left, that roguishly looking, good-looking guy down there. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. And Andy, you great.
Hi, I'm Granarl. I stream, usually on Sundays. Right now I'm playing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I got my ass kicked. It's really upsetting, but still really fun. I play Coldest Blashore. He's a fighter. He's a tiefling. He's cool. He likes books, also beating the crap out of people. He's a general. I like him. If he was gonna be a bird, I think some sort of falcon. A falcon
He would
sounds
be a
right to me.
falcon. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. And then as a modern job, he would totally be a PE teacher, like ex-military PE teacher.
Kick me in the Jimmy! Yeah.
Would he also
But-
teach history?
He would also, yes, he would be that.
Hey,
He would
I
be
went
that
to
gym
school to teach
teacher who
history,
has-
and I would not have been the gym
Yeah,
teacher.
yeah.
See, Caldus would have been that gym teacher who got wrangled into doing history, but he's actually good at history, so it works out. And I also figured Aggie would be the librarian, and thus he would flirt with her.
Aww, I
So
love it.
Yeah, on to you, Andy.
All right, Andy, please tell us what Rose would do as a modern job, and if she would be a bird or a bee, and what kind.
Hello, my name's Andy, also known as Super Andiness. You can find me over at twitch.tv/Super Andiness. I did the arts, and the arts are getting upgraded soon.
I can't wait, they look so good.
Some of you may have noticed my class has changed today, so I'm no longer your artificer. I'm now a bard.
I cannot wait to see how this plays into the story. I cannot wait.
If Rose was a bird or a bee, she would probably be like one of those fuzzy bumblebees.
Aww.
Yeah, like pissed if you like mess with one of the like hive, you know, but like just fuzzy little bumblebee. We decided that if she were in like modern times, she would be a crafting and book review YouTuber and would invite Colette on for Smut Week.
Yes, they'd have like a podcast where they drink wine and talk about smut.
Yep. So yeah.
I love it. Hello everyone, my name is PsycheSiren, you've already found me. Good job! Also, real quick, thank you so much for gifting those subscriptions. I appreciate you, Wookie. So Colette, I feel like, would be a bird. And she would be like one of those white cranes that look both elegant and really awkward. Like they're gonna topple over at any time, but they're you know, they're nice.
Oh, you wouldn't be like a secretary bird, the ones who kill snakes by stepping on them really
Oh,
hard?
you know what? She could be a strike also, though. Like,
The stabby stab.
yeah, you know what? Actually, the real Colette, yeah, she sure does stab a lot for a cleric. Anyway.
Oh, so the birds who drop shit on...
Well, strikes, like, impale things.
they
and,
impale
like her
bugs
rapier,
on,
you know.
Mhm.
Oh!
Oh, and if Corvin had a modern day job, it would be a librarian, but like the cursed librarian.
Oh, yeah, like the restricted
the ones
section, you know.
That you're like, oh man,
Yeah.
Mr. Blur is weird. And someone's like, Mr. Blur? That's not what they told me to call them the other day.
Oh my god. But yes, so that's the kind of bird she would be. You'd think it's all cute, and then it impales a lizard in front of you. So that's concerning. As a job, I feel
Run the
like
sex store.
I feel like Colette's job would be a counselor at a church camp.
Oh God. She'd be the director of a summer church camp.
She 100% would be the director who like has
God.
a freaky secret life you don't know about, but she really loves Jesus. I can, that's what I can see her doing, you know. You know it's right. You know it's right and true, and it's frustrating.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
always like, please stop associating yourself with me.
Colette, we've talked to you about this. You need to stop using the Wi-Fi for the camp to look up smut books.
But I can't help it.
We thought it was one of the campers, and it's our.
I was just researching the enemy and getting to know who we're preaching to. Shifty eyes, you know.
Enemy? That's a very Catholic school way to look at
Oh
any
my
enemy.
god.
God.
I'm sorry, Colette, but we do not believe you. We can tell by the title, 50 Shades of the Camp Counselor.
I didn't write that. I don't know who wrote that fan fiction. Anyway, that's what Colette would be, I believe. I stream a lot of variety. I have a lot of fun, and I try to keep these people alive. All right, Teeth Whitener, take it away.
All right, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. This is the Mark of a God campaign, Phoenix Squad. This is Chapter 4, the Risha branch or chapter of the campaign, and we have currently this is Chapter 45.
You almost forgot.
Sorry, episode 45. It's another interlude chapter. We still haven't gotten to the real event. The interlude's title is Familiar. And with that, I will let our historian take it from here, if he so chooses.
In last week's episode, or the last session, it was primarily spent on Luya and Rose. The two of them had spent their time in the bar, watching the patrons and bonding a bit. Luya pressed Rose as to why she wants to leave the city, and she explains how bored she is and she feels cooped up Luya expresses concern over his missing daughter, and Rose helps him cope with humor and reassures him that he'll find her. As the night progresses, Rose attempts to create distractions, drawing the attention of the various bar goers and getting them into an easier state of which to purloin their pockets. However, these attempts don't go as expected, and the only person she's really able to get anything out of is a gentleman who she has to resort to flirting with in order to get what she wants. And what she wants is a bag full of silver coins that her and Luya enjoy a hefty tab with. Later in the night, more conversation comes up, and Rose shares a locket that she has had ever since she was a baby. And in looking at it, Luya recognizes it. Luya feels as if he had seen it before, and then it suddenly rushes back to him. He has seen that before. That is a locket that belonged to his daughter. And quickly searching for answers, they rush back to the Hollow Pine to speak with Cora. And let's see, where am I? Luya very earnestly implores Cora to answer some of their questions and to delve deeper into the subject matter, in which she obliges. Cora goes back to get some tea and comes out with a very fine set of dishware that is far beyond their typical means. She explains that she had been an adventurer once upon a time, and that they lived fairly comfortably until a day where they met strange men in a forest who decimated the other members of their party. Her and one other had survived the battle, and they knew some of the men had survived and may be hunting them. In addition to the group, in addition to being out in the forest, the group was made up of odd cloaked men carrying a half-elven baby. The two adventurers took the baby and chose to part ways so that should one of them be found, the survivors of the enemy group would not be able to find the other one. Years ago, Cora had heard that her old friend had passed away by odd means. She took all the money that she had left and fled to Risha, where she reconnected with her now husband and settled down to raise this child as her own. That child is in fact Rose. Rose has trouble accepting all this at first and goes off to think. Luya asks Cora if Rose has a mark of a god, and she confirms that Rose does indeed have one between her shoulder blades, and it is the same mark as Luya's. He expresses his gratitude to her for this stunning revelation, and he tells her that he doesn't know, he informs Rose that he does not know if her birth mother is alive, while concealing some of the truth to himself in an attempt to spare her feelings. He explains a bit about his upbringing and how all throughout his life, his father made him keep the mark a secret. And once that secret got out, there was an attack on his home, in which, after the fallout, he's been looking for his daughter ever since, and the trail went cold a long time ago. He had almost given up hope until he met with the squadron, and events unfurled as they have. I believe that is where we finished the night. So, Teeth Whitener, it is back to you.
Okay, so there really wasn't a whole lot left to do. with the interludes in terms of Rose, but I suppose I will let Rose finish up her stuff since she is now officially, she has changed her class. And I will let her narrate that in whatever way she sees fit.
Oh, beans. Okay. So, probably after going and spending some time around Luya, and just kind of seeing what everyone has to offer, she's just kind of like, nothing's quite right. And so she kind of thinks about back in the day, you know, what she and her friend used to do in bars and that kind of stuff. And she realizes she genuinely enjoys that. And so she would start kind of realigning herself to that pathway. Like digs up her old loot kind of stuff, you know, like reads a joke book, you know.
I love it so much. You went to a bar to pickpocket, but you ended up falling in love with the music and the scene instead of stealing.
It's like, oh man, I had a good time trying to rile people into a party. I should do that more.
Yeah.
I miss it, man. Wait a second.
I could just do this instead of steal.
I miss when it was all about the music, man.
Oh,
Wait, it still
my
can
God.
be.
So, okay, out of character. If Rose had a genre of music, like she was a musician, what kind would she be?
I mean, whatever Bo Burnham is. Like a comedian with music.
A musical observational comedy.
Yeah.
Oh,
what about airplane food?
No!
You know, that kind of
No!
What
Sorry.
about airplane food?
So just to clarify, she is a bard of, she's from the college of, there's a word for it. I believe it's eloquence.
Oh!
She's a talkie bard. I gotta find it.
So it's kind of like almost, God, what's that guy's name in The Witcher who, like, he sings and dances, but really he's just, like, telling a story and, like, throwing barbs at people.
Jaskier.
Yeah. So kind of like that style, I guess.
Dandelion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it so much. So Teeth, around what time do you think it would be after they have that conversation and Rose walks away to clear her head? And...
I don't remember what time we said it took place, but it feels like an evening conversation. I think it wasn't in the evening, though.
Yeah.
So I think around this time Colette would come back home after like spending the day out with Riel and everything. So she'll just open the door, come on in. Is Luya still down there? Or would you have like walked away?
I think I left for a walk. I went taking a walk.
Yeah, go clear your head.
Yeah, I think I was out wandering around, I think.
So Colette's she's just come, you know, back to the inn. If it's around dinner time, she's gonna get some food. Sit down and eat soup or something. I don't know.
Some lovely what was it? Mint soup?
No!
Peppermint
I am
soup.
not having peppermint soup. We are not bringing that back.
That is local to. No, I think she made it. Yeah, she made peppermint soup.
Yeah, she made it. She heard about the recipe.
If it's peppermint
Guys,
soup,
what's
I'm
a
not eating
super
it.
salad?
No, Colvin. It's a soup or a salad.
I want the super salad.
There is no super salad.
Then why would they ask if I wanted the super salad?
It's soup or salad. There's an or in the middle. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, I'm sorry I don't pronounce words like you do.
Oh,
I would like the souple salad.
what? Is there any other kind of soup besides this?
Are you asking the halfling woman who is the only person who is preparing food in the house?
Is she preparing peppermint soup?
No, nobody else liked it.
Oh, thank God. What's she making?
Chicken and dumplings.
Ooh, hell yeah. Colette's gonna get some of that.
Okay.
And she's gonna sit at the table, eating soup.
It is good.
I am glad.
It's good soup.
Oh,
good
good
soup.
soup. Good soup.
You can't tell, but like, since it's really good, Colette's tail does a little waggle.
A little swoosh.
Just a little swoosh.
What a freaking weirdo.
You're not here.
Ouch.
I thought Corbin was there.
I thought y'all were still out training. Are you back?
We just had an argument about super salads.
Oh my God. That's canon?
Yeah, of course. Of course it's canon.
I'm not a dork. I'm just enjoying a meal. You should get food too.
I do have food, and then I take like a fried rat on a stick I got from like a booth out on the streets and start eating it.
A fried what?
It's a rat.
A fried rat?
Uh-huh.
Why are you eating fried rat?
Good. And I like
Ugh.
pull another one out of my coat and offer it to you.
How many of them do you have?
Nothing, he says.
Why
Like
do
as they grab another one.
Why do I feel like you'd have like a bit of tail sticking out of your mouth? Just, slurp it back in.
Hey, I don't judge your food.
You were literally just judging. Literally.
No.
Where's Coldus?
A minute goes by. And
I just shrug and I'm like, oh.
Oh.
We're just co-workers. Jeez.
What were you saying, Gray?
It's at this point the Coldest walks in and he's just like rubbing his hands and like looks at the table, smells the food, and is like he's a little frazzled with how much like paperwork and everything he's been doing in preparation for everything. Just like yes, what time is it? Is it dinner? Am I late? Am I early? I don't even know what time it is.
You're just in time. There's chicken and dumpling soup over there. If you want a bowl, or you could have whatever it is Corvin is consuming.
You would have eaten these before, Caldus. Not you. Caldus is a soldier. He would have eaten rat many a time.
Fried rat.
What are you eating?
It's fried rat.
No. I haven't had fried rat in a while.
And I just toss you one. Like, there you go.
Oh, God, don't toss the creature.
He catches it, looks at it.
It's you.
Did
you
say
eat fried chicken? No, this is fried rat.
Looks at the soup, he takes a
It's
bite
kinda
out of the fried rat.
It's
like
kind of like, you know, in the end of Shrek, when he's grilling the rat and it actually looks like really good.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Like
Yeah.
the whole rat.
Yeah.
And you're like, why does this rat look so good?
Why do I want to eat this rat?
Why do I suddenly want, and this is just the only thing as a kid that I also ate meat-wise on a stick all the time. The chicken from the Chinese restaurant now every time I watch Shrek.
Yeah, that stuff's good.
This is not it is fried rat, or I believe it's fried rat. It's just chicken on a stick from the Chinese restaurant is good.
But Coldus will take a bite out of the fried rat and then walk over and get some soup. It's like, thank you, Cora. All right, Corbin, how are things going with your training?
Yeah, you know, everybody's We got a lot more wizards and spellcasters than we did a week ago. That's for darn sure. And most of them can actually cast their spells well.
Oh, well, that sounds
that's good to hear.
Yes.
Yes. I was afraid that the magic aptitude of the city wouldn't be quite what we needed, but I'm happy to be proven wrong in this case.
Well, I mean, it wasn't until, a week or so ago.
Oh.
Right. Who am I to doubt the amazing magical talents of Corvin Blur?
And I do like a fake little flourishy bow, and the flourish is done with a hand that has a fried rat in it.
Oh my god.
Good. All right. At this point, Teeth, as far as the estimates are concerned, we're probably somewhere in 6 to 7 days away from the estimated siege, I would assume.
Yes.
All right, so we still have a few days. To get everything done. I have a special treat being made for Rose after our date together the other day. I have a sword being made for her. Colette, I need to talk to you. There's something I need to do in regards to Agatha that I think you would be accurately accustomed to help me with.
Oh, all right. Yes, I can help. I suppose. Wait, you said you got Rose a weapon?
Yes, I had a sword commissioned for her.
Has she decided what she wishes to do?
As far as I'm aware, no, but I figure having a sword is good for everyone. I mean, look at Corbin, the last person to need a sword, and yet they always have one.
That is
thank you
fair.
again for that.
Yes, I always have my sword.
Yes, and now I do as well. Just kind of looks at him.
Well, I'm pretty much done eating. If you wish to talk over what needs to be talked about.
I wish to tell Agatha some important information and news, and I would like to soften the blow a bit with a gemstone necklace of some kind, and I really need help shopping, and I figured it would be right up your alley.
Yes! Oh gods! Okay, Colette, Teeth, would shops still be open?
Maybe a handful. I guess I don't see why they wouldn't be open, because I mean, it's not like you can go anywhere, so...
Okay. Colette's gonna, just down the rest of her soup. Yes! Okay, yes! We can go look at jewelry! If once you're done eating, if you're ready, yes, we can go do that.
Alright, just give me a few minutes, and then I will finish eating, and then get ready to follow her out, and I'm assuming she's, tapping her foot and wagging her tiefling tail.
Oh,
She's
she is so happy.
But yeah, so we go to the nearest open jewelry shop.
I have a question. Does Corbin want to join us, or does Corbin just hang back and
Wait, where are you guys going?
Yeah, we're gonna go look at jewelry.
Jewelry shopping?
Yes.
Corbin's like...
That is a superior old man grunt. Growl, grumble.
Do I gotta...
No, you don't have to. It's just lots of shiny things to look at. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Like shiny things.
Yes. Shiny things.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Let's go.
We'll see you later. Oh, Colette, wait up! And then run after her, because I assume she's already down the street.
Oh, she is already out there.
Okay. So where exactly are you going?
So we're just looking for like the nearest little bougie jewelry shop looking place, you know.
Okay. To find something bougie,
Yeah.
you have to go to the other side of the city.
Well, if we want to get there in time, we're gonna have to run. Come on, Colette, and then just full high knees, like
Tiefling squad, go!
tieflings.
Colette, like...
Tieflings, what?
Oh, I don't have this spell on this character. Never mind. I was gonna be like Colette Dimension Doors to get there quicker, but she doesn't have it. Never mind.
Okay.
But yeah, we book it to get there.
You head across the nearest, or you head through the gate leading into Old Grisha, dart across the Lightning Bridge, and you head into the Hills District, which contains a great many shops that are of higher end nature. There are a fair number of jewelry shops, but only one or two that are still open.
We go to the one nearest that's still open.
Yeah, we just find the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. You go into a shop that is as gaudy as any shop you have been in since you set foot in the city, maybe ever. You see a man, a very short, stout, plump man with rosy red cheeks in a very tight, ill-fitting suit, standing in the central hall, heading towards the door.
Does it look like he's working here?
Yes, it looks like he's working here, and he looks a bit. Upon seeing you enter, he looks a bit annoyed.
Oh.
Excuse me, sir. Good evening. I apologize for the late arrival. Would you happen to still be open?
I suppose I can put off closing for a few more moments.
Splendid. Thank you very much. I do deeply apologize and appreciate your working with us. The matter, if I should cut to the chase, I'm in the market of buying a necklace for a significant other, and I have come to your shop. I would like to peruse your wares as quickly as I can.
Very well. He gestures towards the necklace section, which is next to the checkout counter. It is behind the necklaces. There are a few that are hanging on like a sort of lazy Susan contraption with little hooks that jut out from a central pole, each of them holding a smaller, less valuable necklace. But behind the glass on the central counter, within that display, you can see more valuable necklaces.
Right. Now, Colette, from what you know of Agatha, what do you think would fit her aesthetic? What do you think she would like? I don't know much about gemstones, unfortunately.
So, Agatha takes me as someone who is a bit elegant but reserved at times. Nothing too flashy or gaudy. Maybe more purples or lilacs or notes of that matter, I suppose. Nothing too bright, but something with its own elegant, subtle shine. And Colette like waves her hands a lot as she's talking, and you see a little glimmer in her eye, you know. But But yes, something of that note, I would suppose.
So I turned to the guy. So, what do you believe would have an elegant, subtle shine?
Listen, this guy gets it, all right? Listen.
Well, there's a few different options. There's the blue diamond. It's a fairly pale blue stone, as well as and he lists off a few different precious stones. There's this necklace that contains a single heliodor in its center. And the like.
Let's see. Well, I know you've said the name Heliodor before. What is its coloration? What does it look like?
Let me see if I can find it.
Because if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
Heliodor was the gem that was like strewn about the Fey temple that we had gone through. So I think I feel, because that was much sooner for Coldest than it was for us. I feel like upon noticing that gem, he would immediately make that connection and then bring Colette's attention to it. Colette, is that?
A
Do you
Heliodor.
recognize that?
Yes, I do. Oh, Coldest, that would be perfect.
My good sir, how much for this one?
Okay. I'm gonna have to make something up, I guess.
That's the whole campaign. You making up stuff for us.
Yeah, that is the definition of homebrew. Congratulations.
Okay.
Now, while this is going on, Colette is looking through all the jewelry. She's just scouring through everything, you know.
Ooh, look at this one, and then there's this one. Ooh, this one's so shiny. Ooh,
Oh,
this one has
this one
silver.
over here? No one is here to really hold her back.
So in absolute terms, relativistic terms, about how much is a gold piece in dollars, would you say?
Oh God. I know like gold pieces are sometimes like part of someone's salary, you know, like
Yeah,
gold
I
is
think
pretty-
it's like 3 silver a week for a like
yeah.
comfortable living. And so if we're doing 10 silver to a gold, so that's like 3 weeks salary for a typical like commoner. So if we're going by that logic, probably 2
Honestly,
years salary.
If it was a necklace, like a really nice, like at least 3 digits, you know, our money, not in-game money. Heliodor necklace. I can see it being like around $300.
I'm looking something up. Give me
Oh,
1 second.
okay.
Oh man.
Psyche also loves jewelry.
Wow, who would have guessed?
But my wedding ring is not diamond, it's sapphire, because that's my birthstone.
Hey, that's what I got Corinne, because it was a fifth of the price of a diamond.
Yeah, I got a white sapphire.
Yeah, so she's got a sapphire and 2 ultramarine.
Yeah.
And they're slab cuts.
Ooh.
Okay, Bevan, I want you to know when you said Ultramarine, I just pictured a mini.
It was
From
before I was
Warhammer.
in Warhammer, though. So
When you
I
said
know.
slab cuts, I was like, "You're a slab cut."
Gosh dang it, you're
I'm a
brooding
child.
about town because you found your daughter and you don't know how to process it. Listen.
Yeah, I feel like Louie and Rose are just circling the city, walking and
But like in separate directions.
yeah, like they just met at the door and just were like, "I'm going this way, you're going that way," and when we meet up, we don't fucking look at each other.
I love the duality
Yeah.
of like absolute joy in a jewelry shop, and then you two just slumping about town in your thoughts, and then Corvin's just at the inn eating rats, just.
As you do, as one does.
Oh my god. Yes, folks, Bevan's name on Twitch is Precious Hamburgers.
This is the rat burger.
No!
Precious rat burgers. Yep.
No, I do not like Precious Rat Burgers.
Oh, that's rude. Bevan's like right here.
Okay, I'm going to say there's nothing that is so large that it would be like of incredibly immense value. Probably not. Certainly not this late at night. He probably would have locked all that stuff up by now. I'm gonna say that for I don't think Heliodor is a pretty valuable gem. I think.
Yeah, but it's not like diamond level,
No, I'm gonna say it's like 50 GP for one about the size of 50 GP for one about the size of a coin inlaid in a necklace. So in a necklace, it's like, I'm gonna say that's worth what kind of necklace, I suppose.
Oh. Wait. I know nothing. Gray knows nothing about jewelry.
It's
Like, would it be gold, silver,
Yeah.
something
Oh, okay.
else?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So you have silver, you have gold, you have white gold, and you have there's this lovely rose gold, and then you have you really need to stop her once you hear something you like. And then there's copper and bronze. and then
Wait.
Yes.
Go up.
Yes.
Given the color of the gem, I don't think gold wouldn't it be
No,
the
you would-
same kind of color on top of the same kind
Yes.
of color?
You would want something more of like a silver or a white gold. That's very nice. Platinum's very expensive. I wouldn't go there if I were you. But
I was thinking more silver.
yes.
He gestures to the hilt of his blade, and there's like silver inlay all around it.
Oh,
It's
you
like
would match.
I'm more of a silver kind of guy.
Yes. That would work well. Yes. I would go with silver then.
Okay.
All right.
So the necklace you find is a silver necklace with a Heliodor gemstone in its center. It is shaped like a sun or a star, which is shining in the distant sky.
Ooh.
8-pointed. The total for it is 55 gold.
I will go through my bag. I will pull out 55 gold pieces. My good friend, thank you for accepting us this late into the evening. I do apologize for keeping you, but it was a pleasure doing business with you.
Yes. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Yeah, and you as well. Let's go, Colette. Thank you very much again. And then we will leave. And
Close the door behind you and locks it.
gotcha. And we'll
I like to
once
imagine
we are...
and you as well. And he goes, no.
No. I don't have a good night. That's not how this works. But
God.
once we're out on the town, Coldus will, but he's like holding the necklace and then he like pockets it and just like, thank you so much, Colette. You made this very quick and easy, and I have a feeling the next part will not be that simple.
Yes, emotions are often more complicated than jewelry, but at least we got that part taken care of.
Yes, do you mind if I run the battle plan by you for a moment, just so I am not
Yes.
struggling to find the words later?
Yes, please. Oh gods, please run it by me first.
He is. This is one of the few times he's actually legitimately nervous.
Are you sweating?
Am I? He rubs his hand across his forehead and is like, oh my. Pulls his hair back. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh gods. We're gonna be fine. It's fine. Okay. Run it by. Okay.
All right. No. We start walking. So, we know that in the coming days, there's going to be a possibly cataclysmic siege on the city. Dangerous things are going to be happening.
Many dangerous things, yes.
Lives may be lost.
Oh,
Enemies, allies, ours, loved ones. Everything's going to be on the table. As such, should anything happen to me in that in the battle, I would want to die having expressed all of the wrongdoings that I have done to those that I care about. And Luya and yourself helped with a previous wrongdoing. Thank you again. But this one is more significant. In regards to Agatha, do you remember the situation in which we met her?
How could I forget? Her family was certainly the kind you don't ever stop thinking about. And like in her mind, she hears like the
Gertie.
cackle of Gertie and like the sleepover they had with her. She just like hears it in the distance, you know.
Which is strange because you don't recall Gertie ever laughing.
It's even worse. It's just Mew. It's just the cackling of Mew. Come on, Gertie, laugh at me.
Oh my god.
But
Yes, I remember why.
That night when I first talked with her and the spark was lit, you could say, I went in as a pig. I went in completely expecting to use my charm and abilities to get my way and get the information that we needed, and then had full intentions of leaving her in the morning and never thinking of her again.
I don't know where you're going with this, but yes.
I feel terrible that I...
Don't tell her that.
It didn't start in a good place at all. I literally tried to use her. I used her body, Colette. I don't feel good about this.
Okay. All right, listen, okay. So, it's not like you pledged your undying love to her when you first got together, right? I mean, don't beat yourself up too much if something you thought would be, quick little fun time turns into a relationship. That's not... What about the drugs? That's the thing... That's the thing you should talk.
I don't she'll care about the drugs. Corbin made it seem like it wasn't a big idea.
You don't think okay, listen, Coldus. Okay. Yeah. Women do care. We care a lot about certain things. But I feel, and we're all different. Everyone is made different in Lucius's image, praise be. But listen, if Riel were to confess to me, that she had at first wanted to hook up, I'd be like, oh, she fancies me. If she had prioritized that over telling me about drug use, I would be upset. So, if you wish to confess your sins to her, I would prioritize that. Is this getting through? Is it okay? You can ask.
Very well.
others.
As he looks into the distance, and his cape flaps in the wind, and he looks into the distance. Fine.
Women are mysterious creatures. They care about this.
It's like, no, I was really hoping to put that part of myself aside.
You don't. Well, you technically don't have to tell her. But if you're wanting to disclose things to your partner, I feel that's high up there, pretty high up.
All right. So how do I? We are walking about the city. I would love if at one point Rose and or Lucia see us.
You just see
And then
Colette
turn
walking
away.
very animatedly, and she's like holding her hands up in the air, like, you can't do that.
I just got this mental image of Rose and Luya walking down the same street as them on opposite sides of the road, and they just kind of look at each other, and Rose flips him off. I don't know why, but that's all I can fucking think about.
You're not my real dad.
Shit, no.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's what canonically happened. I'm saying that's all I can fucking picture right now. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
At first it's flipping him off, and then it turns into like an awkward wave, and then goes back to flipping him off. And then she hides her face.
God.
It's like,
Bye, Dad.
it's like, wait, that's my dad. Wait, no, that's my friend. Fuck you. And then,
My dead friend.
My friend, Dad.
I did not need any more complicated relationships around dads. God damn it.
Oh my god.
but
But
getting back-
listen, Coldus. I need to warn you. If you're going to give a woman a present, don't make it feel like it's out of guilt. You need to not tell her at the same time you give the present. You need because it could be a fight. I don't have a good feeling. Make sure it's separate. And it's just a I love you situation, not
I will
a
keep it stored away for later.
yes,
Okay.
not a
That's good to know.
yes. Please, gods, please do not give it at the same time you disclose your drug use. Please.
I'm not well versed in the battlefield of love. Thank you.
I can tell. I'm trying to give you a shield, and you're still going to get stabbed, but we'll dent it a bit. Oh, okay.
All right, so I will lead with the drug. I will lead with the drug abuse.
No, wait, oh God.
No, I will lead with concerns about the coming siege, and
Yes,
then I will
lead.
ease in.
Okay. Thank Lucius. Okay, yes, ease into it. Just tiptoe into it. Gently, daintily. Make sure you know that you make sure she knows that you love her a lot. And that, you just want her to know the truth. Because you respect her. Throw in the word respect. Yes. That should work. Don't lead with the drugs, please.
All right.
You really sound like freaking Hitch up in here. Like, tell her she's pretty too, and
That is a movie I have not heard of in years. Oh my
me either.
god.
Is Hitch the Will Smith movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
Kevin James. Yeah.
I just watched the cinema therapy about that last week.
Was it good? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Oh.
I mean, cinema therapy is just good.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, they are.
yeah.
Oh, also, make sure she's eaten. Make sure she's had good food. It could quell the argument before it even happens. So
Make sure she goes potty first.
I imagine we're back at the inn and we just hear Corbin shout that.
Don't make sure she's wearing her favorite sweater.
Corbin!
It's not even Corbin, it's Corbin's bird.
Yeah, that's
They're
like
just
trailing
talking
us,
through.
the raven.
Corbin's bird, the side character that
Yeah.
everybody forgets about in the show until it's necessary.
You'll
Yes.
see it in like the background of some scenes, like a weird I Spy moment, you know, like a Where's Waldo.
Oh yeah, I'm the dog actually is a smart dog, not just a cute dog.
Oh. So, are we good on the plan? Can you do this?
I think so.
Okay.
I've gone into war against orcs. I think I can handle this, probably, maybe.
Colette, I imagine he's about to open the door and go in the inn. Colette holds him by the shoulders, twirls him around, puts her hands on his shoulders, and like gets eye level, and she's like, whatever you do, remember that a hungry woman or a tired or cranky is already something you don't really want to mess with. Your beloved partner has magical powers on a level that is incomprehensible to most mortals. This is not a half-orc in a battle situation. Tread lightly, and good luck, soldier. And she twirls him around and pushes him forward through the door.
Just goes through the door, like...
Can you...
Oh,
I'm not the DM, but can you roll me like a perception check to see how Colette believes in you?
sure. Okay, perception is based on wisdom. I've got a
what's
plus
your-
one, let's go.
What's your wisdom for this?
I got a plus one. Hey, base 18, that's a 19.
She thinks you're going to die.
It just like walks through the door, takes the deep breath, just like, that's actually somewhat, that's somewhat settling. That's comforting. Okay. Was someone gonna say words? I feel like Andy, maybe?
No, sorry.
No. I thought I heard words. But no, I will walk in, take the breath, and I will make my way to mine and Aggie's room.
Colette says a silent prayer for you.
Lucius, please, he's so smart in so many other instances. Please don't let him be a
Oh God,
dumbass.
he's so dumb right now. Please don't let him get killed before the siege.
You gotta have some brevity before the big siege, right? But yeah.
You mean levity?
Yes, I said brevity. I meant levity. I'm good with words, guys. Totally.
Okay, so you enter into the room.
What do I see? How's Aggie in the moment?
Roll a perception check.
Hey, looking great. Rolled high last time. Rolled a 3, so 4 total.
Well, it would seem that she's not here.
Oh.
You're not your wits aren't about you, but it would seem that she is not currently in the room.
Just gonna. Can I like?
You walk over towards the room of the bed of your austere room. It occurs to you that they probably don't get a lot of visitors here. Otherwise, they would likely have more decoration in these rooms. You approach the bed and you see a note sitting on it.
Curious. I will pick it up, open it, look at it. What do I see?
It says in surprisingly poor handwriting, it says, Caldus, if you find this letter before I have come back, know that I'm probably safe. I simply went to go find my familiar. She's run off, as she tends to do during times of crisis, and I will be home hopefully within the next day or so.
No.
Love, Agatha.
Oh, shoot.
It's just the sigh of releasing pressure. Just okay. Takes the note, puts it like in his stuff, and then walks out. Finds Colette. Psyche, is Colette still in the street? Just like he's so dumb. He's so dumb.
No, Colette would be like in the main hall area of the inn, you know, at a seat, like sipping tea.
There is in the main hall area. Let me describe
area
for you the overall structure. So the main house where the Monvagios themselves live is occupied by the people who live in the house. Greenie's staying there as well because she's staying with Rose. But out back, there are separate guest houses, each with their own room.
Is there like a common room?
The common room is like the living room, so to speak, of the house itself.
So she would, you know what? She would be in the living room, like sipping tea nervously. And when she saw Caldus come back, she'd probably like put like thumbs up, like, huh?
She's not here at the moment. Pulls out the letter. It would seem that she won't be back until tomorrow. Or maybe the next day.
Oh.
So, no, go ahead.
Is that her handwriting?
I would assume so. Not what I would have expected, if I'm being honest.
Teeth, can I roll insight to see if she actually did write it, or if that's like an impersonation?
I don't know if you would know that, but you can certainly roll.
Yeah, I'll roll to see if I think there's something sketchy about it, I guess. Oh, that's a 14.
I'm trying to decide if there is something sketchy about it.
When in doubt, sketch it out.
Oh.
I'm gonna say you don't know her handwriting well enough to know.
Well, looks all right to me, I suppose. I imagine living with grizzled old witches wouldn't give you the best calligraphy, I guess.
Right. So, refresh for me, Teeth. She said she's off looking for her familiar, and that's what's pulling her away for a day or so?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know much about familiars. Do they often go missing? I thought you could magically summon them to you.
Honestly, you should ask Corvin. I know they employ a familiar.
Where would Corvin be at this point? Is Corvin still sitting like at the dining table, or is Corvin in whatever room they take up, Bevan?
I don't know. Why don't you do a freaking investigation check to find out?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
They're probably either in their room reading or outside doing something that looks vaguely mythical, but neither. It's very much like a character in like a movie that is being mysterious for mysterious sake, but whatever they're doing might actually be nothing.
Okay. I rolled a 9, so it probably
Yeah,
takes a
whatever,
few
doesn't
minutes
matter.
before I find you. Yeah.
That's just being a turd.
A turd blossom.
No, just a turd.
Corvin, I have a question for you. You use a familiar, don't you?
I mean, kind of. Edgar kind of just does what they want.
I've got a letter from Aggie saying that she is going to be gone for a few days and that she is off looking for her familiar. Is that something that happens often? Is that something to be worried about at all?
Well, I mean, no, it's not something that normally happens. Normally, your familiar, just cast a spell and they show right back up. And I'm just gonna point in a random direction. Edgar's right there, and you can't see them. And I'm like, well, they're within 100 feet or so from me. But yeah, normally you can just dismiss it and call it back, but I mean, usually magic missiles don't look like this, and then I shoot a bunch of skeleton arms at a wall. So I'm like, stranger things can happen.
Huh.
And as usual, I'm not the dad of magic. Yet. And then you see me I've got what looks almost like a pentagram in the dirt with jars full of bugs at each end of the pentagram, and you see me go, oh no, and I lean down and make sure a bunch of beetles stay in one of the jars.
Is that something to be concerned?
Why don't you worry more about your missing girlfriend, and I'll worry about my machinations.
Fair. I feel silly for worrying. She's extremely powerful, and I can trust her. It's fine.
Look, if she wanted to make up a lie, she would have made up a lie that could be so easily dismissed by someone she knows.
Right.
It'd be like if I said, oh, I gotta go and fight devils for Lucius.
Am I there?
No.
Dang it!
In the elemental plane of Earth. Okay, bye. And then, that could be easily sussed out as a lie. If she wanted a lie, she'd be doing a better job of it.
Right. I'm just being silly, of course. Thank you, Corvin. I'm going off to my room to do a copious amount of push-ups. Have a good night.
And as you walk away, and I put fireflies in a jar and shake them and put them in the middle of the pentagram, I say, push-ups better not be code for something.
The tail swishes against the door and closes it on the way out. No. They're legitimate push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
This time.
And then I'm sure I'm overreacting. It's fine. I will go do the sleep routine and then do 100 push-ups. And then I'm done. Someone else take the floor.
Yeah, what are Rose and Louie up to?
What's Louie up to?
I don't know. I think after we left, wasn't it the night before when I started wandering around, or is it the same day?
No, it's.
I'm
I
not
think
really
it's
sure.
the same day.
Okay.
We're just at the place while you're wandering.
I believe I would be just wandering aimlessly, just not heading for a place, thinking about, you know, how to be a dad after all these years. You know, dumb stuff like, what do I do? Who am I supposed to be after all this time? You know, kind of running through things in my head.
Does she know how to play catch?
Please tell me
Right,
Luya
right.
doesn't get a ball or
Oh, God.
something.
I need to remind her how to like tie her shoes and.
Yeah, right.
Oh
jeez.
my god.
Oh God! I have to go get her like 18 birthday cakes.
I've missed so many.
I think honestly his life has been all about finding his kid, and
Yeah.
then when he thought he couldn't anymore, like he thought he wasn't going to be able to, he just kind of was resigned to be in war, you know, like,
Please
okay, well, this is what I
start
do
calling her,
now.
Sport and chief and scamp and scout,
Oh
kiddo,
my god.
youngster,
Champion.
buckaroo,
Bucko.
No.
bud, buddy,
No.
big guy.
So I think what's
All
going to
the
happen
things I
is
call chowder, you know,
Chowder.
my cat.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be now. Like this changes how I look at things. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because he was stuck in like, I don't give a crap anymore. You know, well, we'll do this then. You know, we'll just save people instead. You know, why not? And maybe make some money along the way. And now I've got to reevaluate whether we should even be doing this. You know, does she really want to go to war? And do I want to go to war? You know, that kind of a thing. So I'm going to be in a bit of a tumultuous place for a minute, trying to figure out what to do.
Oh my god,
You know, where am I
can't tell
supposed
me
to
if
be?
I can go to war, Dad.
No, you're right.
Oh my god. I'm allowed to
But
go
I'm-
to war if I want to. I'm 20.
Dad, I committed murder before I even met you.
Yes, Dad.
Oh my
No,
god.
Sorry.
You've been my
But he would
dad.
But I would have opinions. You know.
You
You've
can't
been my
just
dad for 15
walk into
minutes.
my life after 20 years and tell me.
You know what? Everybody's
How
got
to
their
pick
thoughts on
pockets?
parenting. Okay, everybody, just calm down.
You can't just walk into my life and then find out you're my dad, and then 15 minutes later tell me I can't go to war.
Oh
Right?
my god.
Little Dad would let me go to war. He'd be proud of me.
See, everybody's got their way of doing things. So I think he's going to be trying to muddle through that crap and hopefully not running into trouble while he's doing it. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I don't know. It's up. I'm not really sure what I would be running into while I'm thinking. Is what I'm getting at.
You can run into a lot of things while you're thinking.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm not paying attention.
God damn it. Sorry.
So it's up to you. I don't mean to leave it on you, Teeth, but am I just gonna make the loop of the city and head back home? You know?
Yeah, I don't think you find anything of great
Okay.
importance.
Okay.
Besides
I think
your
I think
child.
I'm gonna work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna work through my concerns by going back and talking to Rose and figuring out what the heck's going on. You know, like, what do you really want to do with yourself now? That kind of a thing. So I'm gonna head back home. Head back to the house.
I feel like Rose is there
Okay.
slurping up some chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, chicken and dumplings. That made me really happy. I made
Yeah.
biscuits and breakfast gravy yesterday, and I had the rest of it today, and it was super good. Sorry.
No, don't
Okay.
apologize. That sounds so good.
It was really good. I'm good at it too. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So up to you at this point, but I think I'm just gonna walk in and look for Rose and see if she's at the house.
Is she at the house, Rose?
Yeah, I mean, she's sitting there slurping up some chicken and dumplings.
Slurping up.
Okay.
Slurping.
slurping.
Get that slurp.
Get that slurp on.
Yep. Whoops, all slurps.
Whoops, all slurps. Gross.
Big
So-
slurping.
All right, so I walk into the dining area. Hey, do you have a minute?
Yep. What's up?
I'm just I guess I did some thinking. You know what I'm worried about? I guess I'm more worried about things now than I was before.
I mean, why?
Well, you know, I mean, he gets all uncomfortable. I just spent years of my life trying to find you. And now we could possibly just die in a war that we really don't have anything to do with other than we're here. I guess, I don't know, maybe we could take your family and get out of here. Maybe we fight it out. What do you want to do?
I want to protect my city. I mean, I know this isn't my city, but this is the one place I've known. Good luck ever getting my mom to leave. Ever. But I mean, we can't just leave. We're in this. I mean, would you be willing to leave Caldus, Colette, Corbin, Mew, everyone behind?
Have you talked to your mom?
Corvin, Mew.
I said, sorry, did that not come through? Yeah. I
No,
said
I'm just being no. The way you said Corvin.
Corbin.
It sounded like you're
Just to
like.
reiterate, Corvin, you.
Yeah.
Corvin, also Corvin.
Well, no, it sounded like she was being like, Colette and Caldus and Corvin.
I legitimately was trying to remember everyone's name so I didn't mess it up, and then I just realized that there's a list up on my screen and I'm an idiot. Anyway, I mean, are you the type of person that can turn your back on them like that? I mean, they need us here.
I don't think I don't look at it that way, but I haven't yet. And they have become pretty close. I just worry none of us have to be here. You know? If your mom isn't gonna fight, she should probably leave. If not, I mean, just to save herself. They don't have to be here.
But then they're just running forever. I mean, this is home. I mean, I probably sounded meaner than I meant to, and I'm sorry. Things are still kind of weird, but if we don't do it, who's going to?
Is that what you think that's the way she feels? I mean, have you talked to your mother about this? You should really know for sure. If they're ready to leave, maybe you leave, But I think you should talk to your family.
I will talk to her, but I'm just telling you, I really don't think we're gonna be able to talk her into leaving.
Look, maybe you're right. Maybe she's a pretty, she's a pretty strong lady. She might just want to fight it out for this place. And if she does, hey, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Neither are they. So I think you should know. Maybe at least for your family. It's been wearing on me, and there's no reason. I guess I just don't understand. Because I didn't have things, I left them all for you to try and find you. So what I have now. And I just worry about us all dying horribly in a war.
I mean, that's the most dad thing you've ever said.
Look, don't rub it in, okay? He's trying.
Oh.
Never forget the first time my dad told me he doesn't want me to go off to war. Coming of age.
You know, in every child's life, your parents just have to stop you from going to war. It happens.
I
Like,
hope not.
Mulan.
That's a good example, though.
And she went off to war anyway.
I will talk to my family, but I mean, despite all the shit that we give her, I really do trust Colette with my life. I trust all of you bags of dicks with my life.
I'm really glad Colette's not here to hear bag of dicks.
It's affectionate.
It's affectionate ribbing.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Bag of dicks, affectionately.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Bag of
continue.
dicks.
Sorry.
Derogatory?
Okay, kid. Look. You talk to your mom. You figure out what they want to do. And if it's leave, I'll talk to everyone else and we'll figure out what that looks like for them. Maybe we can help get them out of the city. I don't know. But you should definitely talk to them. And whatever you guys decide, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
You know, I don't think it's the experience of many people in this world that they get to go to a tavern to find their father. So this is a nice change of pace.
Usually when they find their dad there, it's usually because he's drunk and about to fall off a stool.
Yeah. Oh, gods. Yeah,
All right.
I'll talk to him. Listen, I know that you've given up everything to find me. It's gonna be weird for a while.
Yeah.
I know you're my dad, but you might still be Luya for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hurt you, but I mean, you just, you know.
You know, I get it, kid. It's a little weird on this side of the table, too. Okay.
Awkward muddling together?
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm gonna go clean up. Enjoy whatever that. What is that? What do you have there?
It's chicken and dumpling. Mom made it. It's on the spit, fire, whatever.
Oh, really? Luya wanders off into the kitchen area.
Wash your hands, nasty old man.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
All right, I'm gonna go get food.
Okay. Rose will go look for her mom.
Okay, you find her downstairs in the kitchen, cleaning up after dinner.
She'd like have her dish with her, like bringing it in there to rinse off and stuff. Like, chicken and dumpling is still out of this world, in case you were curious, Mom. Still amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, honey.
Look, Luya kind of cornered me. Not cornered me, that's unfair.
Wow.
The old bastard wants to know, he's not old. The bastard wants to know if you guys what are your guys' plans when the impending invasion strikes?
Well, it's all happened very quickly. I don't think there's really anything we can do. And even if there was, I don't know if we'd want to.
He's offering to get you guys out. I told him you would have to be pulled out kicking and screaming, but he wanted me to ask anyway.
Where would we even go? How could we even go? We don't, like, Your father is a public servant.
Yeah.
We can't just leave. And this is the only city that I've known for years. Your father, it's the only city he's ever known.
I need to talk to Dad.
He's not home right now.
I just, lots of changes, and I haven't caught up with the old bastard in a while.
Yeah, well, I don't advise visiting him during this. He feels guilty that he can't do anything about it.
Bullshit.
And, well, the thing that crippled him was a siege. So he feels an extra pang of guilt that he can't do anything about it. Since he was able to protect the capital of the kingdom, he feels like he should be able to protect his home.
I mean, he does in his way, but I know telling an old warrior that is kind of maybe doesn't always come across the best.
Give him some time. But I wouldn't want to leave anyway. I don't think that there's a place for us out there. To be honest with you, this is the safest place in the entire country. Nowhere else is protected from the Empire.
Does Dad know that Luya knows?
Not yet.
How is he gonna take it, you think?
I suppose he'll take it the way he takes most things. With a grim expression on his face, nodding and then returning to his work as though whatever has been said is not particularly troubling to him, but probably actually is.
When did this shit become such a mess, Ma?
What are you talking about specifically?
What am I not talking about? I mean, just... I don't know. It just seems... all of a sudden my life is just crawled on top of me and I didn't even realize it was happening.
Well, I imagine it's that mark that's come to take its claim.
Well,
It's... It seems inevitable that if your father had a mark and you had a mark, that you would probably come face to face with him one day. So she shrugs. It is what it is.
chances are that when this is all over, wherever they end up going, I'm probably gonna go with them.
Her mouth turns into a thin flat line. I figured as much.
You'll always be my mom. And I'll always be the tallest half-elf in Heffleton.
Probably the only half-elf in Heffleton, she says, with a smile, a slight smile returning to her face.
I'll take it. Just because I'm going with them, it doesn't mean that that my heart isn't here. You know, just to hear Dad talk about it, war and everything like that can happen so fast, and I just want to make sure that you know before anything that I'm still Rosaline Montevaggio. Okay.
I know. And you will always have a home here in the city.
As long as we don't accidentally burn it down, because I don't know how well you've gotten to know everyone, but we're all interesting people.
Yes. I only think one or two of you is capable of burning down the city, but
I don't know, we'll find a way. Sorry.
I hope that there's contingencies in place for something like that, but
I think the C Squad have it well in hand.
I hope you're right. But I'm not really worried about you bringing the city down.
Oh, so you don't think I can do it? I see how it is, Mom. Now I have something to prove.
Well, go out and prove me wrong.
I just wanted to come give you a hug, Mom, and ask you about that. And she'd like wrap her arms around her mama.
Well, when the time comes, I'll try to be ready.
Keep them safe, yeah?
Of course.
All right. Rose would kind of give her mom one last squeeze and then head back up. Upstairs, I think she's at, anyway, she would head back to the common area.
And the common area is this is next to the table where you were just sitting. I don't know where are you going back to where Valuia was?
I figure he's gone. She'd probably just be heading back to her room. This has been a lot of emotional honesty, and my God, she's tired.
That's fair. I suppose you'd come in to see Greenie just kind of sitting at the at the foot of the bed.
Rose would dramatically throw herself onto the bed and kind of bounce with a ugh when she lands.
She just turns to you and smiles. Long day?
Oh, yeah, you could say that.
Would you say that?
Yeah. So I have two dads.
Well, that's more than most.
But hey, it's the 90s, it happened.
Honestly,
I'm sorry, I don't handle sincerity very well. So I have to make jokes.
Me neither.
But at the same time, congratulations.
When's Luya?
And she kind of like makes her face twists into a phase of I don't really even know how to express it.
What the fuck?
Let me see if I can find a GIF that will.
I'm happy if you're happy.
Oh man.
This is just Rose roast the entire party week.
I'm sorry for your loss? Question mark.
Congratulations, or I'm sorry.
We can kill him if you want.
Yo,
Kind of like this.
Oh, okay, all right.
it's like, yo, that's too much to read. Either fuck that guy or I'm proud of you.
God, that GIF is iconic. Oh shit.
To describe it to those of you at home, it's a lady in a pink suit. Just her neck is completely gone because she's like tilted her head all the way back. Like,
She's definitely making this sound. Ooh, okay.
yeah, like, oh, this is awkward. Oh, okay.
Ooh, oh, okay. Hey, ooh.
Yikes.
Yikes, buddy.
Well,
Yikes.
surprise.
Yeah. Also, apparently I have a secret tattoo, which is so fun. It's been a lot. Also, I flirted with a guy at the bar, but it was just to get his money. I hope that's okay.
Well, you wouldn't be the first of the two of us to do that. I think she makes a quizzical expression. She's trying to remember what she did before.
I don't want a U-Haul, but I feel like Rose would just be like, "Gods, I love you." But I don't want a U-Haul. I don't want to be the, you know.
I don't know what that means.
It's a trope in LGBT circles, especially among lesbians, the U-Haul lesbians, where you like move in together very fast.
Oh. Today I learned.
You guys didn't know that term?
I was unaware of that term.
Oh.
I hadn't heard the term. I knew the issue or the thing.
Yeah.
I've never heard them called that.
Yeah. The more
WLWs
you know.
move fast.
Yeah.
You know. Today's been both very heavy and very funny.
Yeah.
So she says, "Well, I love you too." Weird to say that so soon, but
No, wait.
Oh!
Hang on.
I mean, a siege is about to happen. Might as well get it out, you know.
That's fair. Yeah. They've been through a lot, man.
Yeah.
They've been through a lot in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna sleep for 30 hours. Good night.
good night. I'll see you 2 days from now.
Sick. Perfect.
Sick.
You probably wouldn't say sick. That was Nandy that snuck through. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I gotta dial back the emotions now. See you later, bro.
Don't say bro to Greenie.
It's like, later, babe. Talk to you later.
Night, babes.
Hands out on your
My
motorcycle.
mom.
No!
Listen, I've had a good time, but we've gone from training sessions to picking out a new class to I have an extra dad. So like she's sleepy.
Bonus dad! Bonus dad!
Yeah, think of it like that. Now you've got,
All right. Well, before bed, is there anything else you guys want to do?
Nope, I'm heading to bed. I'm done for the day. My brain's also done.
Yep,
I'm ready to move on and get to Warren.
Yeah, move on. Anyone else?
Yeah, I think Colette's just gonna head to bed. You know, busy day.
Ready for war.
All right. Well, the day opens. There are a few things. So you all mentioned, I want to have this happen before the end of the interlude. We probably won't get to all of it before the end, and that's fine. We'll just carry it over into next week. If we don't, which we almost certainly won't. Since Corvin is up first, usually I will let Corvin begins with the following. Early in the morning, Corvin walks on their way to Southwatch in anticipation of a day full of fun learning and exploitation of the misinformed and poorly read. They find all their students lined up and ready for practice. All that is, except for the one that Corvin refers to as Jimothy.
Oh no. Where's Jimothy? Corbin's got I just woke up, scratchy voice. Where's Jimothy?
Oh, you mean Jacob? I don't know.
Oh dear. Corbin looks around to see if anyone as trustworthy as Jimothy is still around to watch the class, because I need my little wizard friend. I teased him because I couldn't pronounce his name, but he was a promising student.
Right. Probably one of the more promising students.
Yeah.
Well, suddenly Jimothy runs up the stairs, gives a prompt salute, and heads into line. Hands crossed behind his back, sweat trickling down his brow.
Jimothy, how kind of you to join us. Where have you... You're You're uncharacteristically late. Are you okay?
What did we agree that your title was? I can't remember.
It was something like Master Arcanist or something.
Let me see if I can find it. There's some name for it. I can't remember if it was in like the notes or
Supreme Arcanist. Blur.
Supreme Arcanist. Blur.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. He addresses you by your title and says, "I was summoned on my way up to work, sir." Or, well, I don't know, sir.
We're pretending we're a legitimate part of the military, so sir works fine. What?
Sir is fine. Okay. Just want to be.
What summoned you?
Let me see what I got. I was summoned to, over the past few days after training by, well, he hands you a letter.
Well, I will read the letter.
It's okay. As you unfurl it, you notice that the letters of the page flicker and waver as light reflects off of them, ephemeral. However, when you focus closely on the words, they are legible to you. And they read the following. Do not discuss this matter with the boy. Come to me as soon as possible, and I will make all clear to you. Lieutenant Lucia Strawvert.
I'll take it and I'll light it on fire with prestidigitation and let it into the air. And all right, everyone, Edgar's in charge. Edgar's the bird. And I will swish my cape in a very Professor Snape way and walk down the stairs.
Okay. With that, we will cut back to the house. That happened first because it happened so early in the day that it's unlikely anything else would have happened before. At around 7 o'clock in the morning, a knock comes at the main door of the Hollow Pine.
I suppose I'm awake for it. I will go and answer the door.
Okay. You go and answer the door, and you see a runner boy about 15 or so years old, wearing a tight-fitting ivory shirt overlaid with a blue cloak that has a metallic sheen to it. Across the chest is an embroidered silver outlined shield with a fang-shaped light blue lightning bolt at its center. He bears a letter for you.
Good morning. Thank you. I will take the letter and... What do I see? What do I read?
The letter reads the following. Oh, it's also accompanied by 6... well, no, never mind. He stands there while you read. To you, at whose heels the storm has ridden, we owe our eternal thanks. By decree of Duke Daniel Bertarkin, Lightning of Bareth, Lord of Brescia, the Breachlands, and Mockingbird Bay, the crownless king and protector of the Mylene Mountains, accept this gift with the wisdom of a leader, as you are leaders among our people. The city is at your disposal. Protect it as though it were your own home. And the boy, after it seems clear you have finished reading the missive, hands you 6 purses.
Thank you very much. Is there anything else to report?
Not at all, sir, he says with a voice that cracks a little bit at the end.
Very well. Be on your way. And good day to you.
He turns around and runs, as Runner Boy is wont to do.
I will... I will secure the bags. I'll open them up. Are they filled with funds, I'm assuming?
500 gold pieces each.
Oh! We got some shopping to do!
And each of them contains a blue sapphire brooch in the shape of the Duke's heraldry.
Official badge. Gotcha.
Yes, basically. A fang-shaped blue lightning bolt.
All right. I will. I'll set out all the bags for everybody, and I'll be waiting for everyone else to wake up. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna wait. I'm gonna go to all the doors. Wake up. We have some interesting business to take care of this morning.
What is so interesting that I'm woken up? You hear like mumbling and like crashing behind the door, and like Colette opens the door and she's got like her silver blonde hair tousled in her horns and like kind of wrapped around a bit.
I wouldn't waste all of my energy being upset if I were you. This is going to be quite the surprise, I think, he says with an uncharacteristic smile.
It is 7 in the morning. Give me that. And she opens the pouch and her eyes like light up. Oh.
Yes, very interesting, yes.
Is that a sapphire? Oh, what is this? Did you rob someone?
Please.
No, that's Louis' thing. What,
that's Louis, and he's not even that good at it. No.
Don't let him hear you. Oh, hey, Louis, good morning. Hi. Hey.
Why are we talking about me so early in the morning? What did I do now?
I throw him the bag. Like, that's for you. We have official business from the Duke.
Open it.
Money?
Open it. And a gem.
The gem is an official badge to, if anyone asks questions, you can show it to them and they should stop asking questions.
Leah taps at the gem, bites on it.
Don't bite
nice one.
it.
It's a nice one.
So this is from the Duke.
Yeah, so here, before we talk about this, let's go get Rose.
I'm not opening that door. That's on you.
Why are you all being so loud in the hallway?
I didn't start it. He did.
You probably wouldn't hear them because you're in a different building altogether.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. You have a guest house with your girlfriend. Oh my god.
No,
like
they
it's
have
my mom's
they are in
house.
the main house.
Yeah,
You are
we're
in
in the guest
Oh, we're in the guest house.
You're in separate guest houses.
So I'll go into the main house, go up to her room, and then knock. Rose, are you awake?
What?
Official squadron business from the Duke. Everyone needs to be awake for this.
Okay. Give me. Okay. Like, a few seconds later, a very sleepy Rose with her hair down answers the door. Okay.
I just hand her a bag. I hand her one of the bags. This is a gift from the Duke. Be down in 5 minutes so we can discuss what we're going to do with all of it.
She'd kind of look at the gold, look back up at him, and look back at the gold, like, shit, yeah, okay.
Yes, sir, boss.
Okay.
All right. So once everyone is awake and dressed and down at the table, just like, all right, we each have 500 gold from the Duke with the explicit command to protect the city as if it was our own. So this means we have funds of which to make sure we're prepared. What does everyone need?
Oh, well, I could get healing items, some scrolls, get my rapier upgraded, armor. Oh god, there's so many things. I have to make a list.
Oh.
All right. Healing potions are going to be top of the list. Does everyone have at least some form of ranged combat as well as a form of melee combat? Close range, short, long range.
I have a short bow, but man, that thing is beat up.
All right, that might be something you want to take care of as far as getting upgrades. Armor for everyone.
I might upgrade my armor. I gotta pick up my sword.
Yes, we have to go do that. I believe it should be ready today. That's on the list.
Oh, Rose, did you ever decide what you wanted to do, by the way?
Oh yeah, after I found out that Louis was my dad, I decided to be.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
You got it's a whole thing.
This is new. Hello.
Colette's just looking between Luya and Rose. Like, her hair is still messed up in the horns, like back and forth.
You know, kid, we really got to work on your tact. I thought mine was bad.
We can both be bad in different ways, Dad.
Dad!
Put hand on Luya's shoulder. Congratulations? Question.
Or I'm sorry. The exact
We
same.
can explain all this later. Why don't we just handle the Duke stuff, okay?
Why can't I just imagine Corvin shuffling by like, oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, too bad Corvin's off at
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
you're off doing your
someone-
thing. Yeah.
someone trying to blackmail me party.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Corvin is not so easily blackmailed.
Yeah,
Buildings,
get him.
however, are quite easily exploded.
So wait, okay, gods. Okay, so how find out? How Cultists, I can't talk, you talk to them.
There's a lot to go over, and I'm... Question 1, when did you find out?
Yes, when?
Yesterday? Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Look,
Alright.
we went out to go, teach her how to rip people off just for fun. Okay, we went to the bar and we had some fun, and it turns out
How to rip
there's
people
details.
off.
Look, you have to know how. You might have to use sleight of hand someday. You never know.
Yes.
Is that what you call it? Alright.
Y'all are being
Looks at-
real judgmental Judies this morning.
So
They did just
you
wake
went
up.
to a bar to learn how to steal, and you found out you were related?
Yeah, after we robbed this guy, we now she's just doing it to be a dickhead. Yeah, so after we stole all this guy's money, he saw my necklace, and apparently it's a whole family thing. It's been a wacky 12 hours, let me tell you. 24 hours? 24 hours.
Probably closer to 24.
Does your mother know?
I mean, I think she's aware that she didn't give birth to me, but I guess we can check.
That this revelation has occurred.
Yes, Mom is fully aware of the situation.
Okay.
Dad is not, though, and I will kill you if any of you tell him.
Oh, I'm not getting my hand caught in that bag of biscuits. No, I am not telling him.
Like a biscuit. Okay.
That's a new one.
That is a new one. That's a new
This is the issue. This is
Colettism.
the
I'm
thing we're
actually
talking
writing
about.
that down.
It's the
Yeah.
This is the
in-universe equivalent of cookie jar.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Teeth. Thank you. You knew what I was going for.
So long story short, I am gonna bard it up a little, I think.
Okay, a bard sounds nice. Yes. No stealing. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's what that means.
A bard with a little bit of light thievery. Light.
Just for
Light.
fun.
Just
Oh.
for flavor.
Oh, you do not get to say light, Luya.
I'm not sure what you mean. Can we not talk about the details right now?
Yeah, 5 minutes meeting, Duke, stuff to do?
The Duke stuff was just getting the money, so that's all that was. Make sure you have a shopping list. We'll set out today. Potions, magic items, armor, weapons. Someone needs to... I will go by Southwatch, talk to Corbin. I'll bring them their money. We do have a 6th bag that will go off to Mew when we find her. And I believe that is everything in order, unless anyone else has a dramatic reveal they wish to share with us.
They explicitly made it not dramatic so that you couldn't do that. So you couldn't say that. And yet, here we are.
I'm taking my cues off of that one, and I point to Colette, who is probably jittering.
She's just grinding her teeth like...
Okay. All right. Okay. So we have money. We need to prepare. Okay.
We get to go
Who is your
shopping. That's your
father?
favorite thing.
Yes, yes, that's my favorite. Okay.
Focus on that.
God. Where is Corvin? Are they out training? I know.
They wake up earlier than I am most of the time. It's quite impressive, actually.
God.
I believe they're already at work, yes.
All right, all right.
In any case, so Corvin, since you've already visited with Corvin, and I have something to wrap that up later on, For now, we will just go player by player. The only person I think we'll leave off of that for the time being is Caldus. I've already done a lot with Rose.
Yeah.
So that leaves Luya and Colette. Who wants to go?
So what are we doing? What is this?
So Colette mentioned some stuff that she wanted to do in DMs. You mentioned stuff that you wanted to do, like about like a rapier.
Oh, okay.
So who wants to go?
If you want time Diz, I can go shopping first. If you want time
no,
Diz.
I don't really need.
You mentioned other stuff.
Oh, the other stuff. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, do your thing. You got.
But I mean,
you have something going on.
It depends. Like, it's whatever you want to do.
Okay, yeah. So, Colette is gonna meet Riel at the brothel. No, it's
Nice,
not like
nice.
that. No.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
No, so
Okay.
it's like morning hours, you know. There's not really patrons or anything, but she is gonna go with Riel to talk to the girls and the matron of the place.
Okay, do you let anybody know where you're going, first of all?
No, actually. Colette's just gonna be like, oh, just gonna, because I don't know if they would approve of it. But she is gonna go be like, oh, gonna go spend time with Riel. You know, phrase it that way. Like she's just gonna go have a little date and drag her shopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, how do you get the message to her? I guess I should ask.
I would have told Riel because this was Colette's plan for today.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
Riel would know to meet up and then we would head over there.
Okay. So you meet up at some predefined location and you head over along with Riel to the brothel. The brothel's name being the Royal Flush, for those of you who have forgotten. A fairly nice brothel, all things considered, actually very nice. As you approach, you see the madam of the location, the one who has a how did I describe it? Let me go to my old session notes. Sorry, I had stuff.
As Riel and Colette are walking, heading over to the brothel, Colette's eating a pastry, you know, waking herself up. She's not used to being up this early. And I'd like to imagine Riel would move one of the hairs wrapped around her horn. Just oh goodness.
Okay, so you arrive at the Royal Flush. The woman, the pink tiefling woman, Era, who has a tattoo of a holy symbol on the left side of her chest, is discussing something. She looks indignant, actually.
Before approaching, I guess I'm gonna listen in.
Okay. Her hands are on her hips, and she says, "Do you think the dogs are involved?" To one of the girls. You recognize the girl as one of those who have been hurt by the Moshe character, real name Nathaniel. but she looks like she's healing rather nicely. No major injuries are visible, only slight yellowing of a bruise below her left eye.
What's up? What does she say in response to the thing about the dogs?
No, madam. No one's been snooping about, and not one of them's come by since he went missing. And the madam says, in response, after a brief pause, "Is there something else?" Well, yes, but I don't think we should discuss these matters in public. It's unsettling.
Hello?
And Hera turns towards you. The look of concern and trepidation has briefly left her expression. She's instead covering it with something not unlike the smile of a bartender or an innkeeper, but one that has a bit more warmth behind it due to your history. Yes, Colette, right?
Yes. Hello, Hera. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Is there something we can do to help?
Well, actually, yes. Colette's gonna look around. How many customers are out and about? Or is it like empty because it's the morning time?
Oh, this is the outside of the building.
Oh, shoot.
She was on her way in. It would seem.
Okay. Actually though, I would request that we discussed it in private, if possible.
Well, yes, of course.
Splendid, thank you. After you, of course.
And she opens the door, and Riel taps you on the shoulder. Is this something that you'd rather say alone, or do you...
No.
She kind of inclines her head slightly.
No, I need you to... Oh, I need your presence here. I'm not used to, well, taking initiative like this and hatching plans and whatnot. I'd much prefer it if you were here with me.
I see. And she says that by all means, lead the way. You're taking initiative.
Yes, taking initiative. Yes, let's go. Oh.
Wait, initiative like fighting or just initiative like you're doing stuff? I'm
no,
curious.
like
Sorry.
taking, like doing stuff, like being productive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You head into the private room of one of the private rooms of the brothel. Cozier than you might expect for a brothel. Not all of it is sex-related stuff. There's places to just sit down, even though it is a private room.
Now, Teeth, I want you to know I would have told Riel my plan. So Riel won't be shocked by what I'm about to say.
Okay.
So let me know once the door closes and it's private.
Door's closed.
So first, before I ask anything of you, are the girls doing better? Are they healing okay?
Well, you saw one of them earlier. They're all healing pretty well, all things considered.
Oh, thank the gods. And that man has been dealt with.
Yes. About that. She swallows, a pained expression on her face. Do you mind if I summon the girl you saw talking to me out there?
Yes, of course.
She comes towards the room and gives a slight curtsy.
Colette nods her head back because she's sitting, but.
Mm-hmm. Is there something that you needed, madam? She says to Era. Yes, explain to her what you were about to explain to me. The whole of it, madam? And she gives like a yes sort of expression. Well, we are very grateful to you, Miss Colette. Without you, I don't know if some of us would have healed at all, but thanks to you, we're all on the path to a happy, healthy recovery. Well, at least our physical wounds are. But there is the matter of the perpetrator.
Oh?
Well, we kept him here for as long as we could. We didn't know what to do with him. We just kind of tied him up and let him sit there. I gave him food and water as necessary to keep him alive until we could find out what to do with him. All of us just... I think we all wanted to hurt him, but... I don't know.
Well, there's no shame in not wanting to harm someone, even if they harmed you. It's actually quite noble.
It's not like he didn't deserve it, but I don't really know. Anyway, that's not what this is about. He left at some point last night.
Oh? Just left.
Well, he disappeared.
Oh, God.
We don't know what happened to him. There was nothing, no trace of him, no blood, no cloth, no sign of a struggle. He's gone. The only thing that we found, and Madam here was asking me about it. We don't suspect the authorities are involved, I should mention. But there was this strange smell that was lingering in the room after we awoke.
What was the smell of?
And she looks from you to Colette to the madam, who just gives her a short nod. It's okay, you can tell him. It was sulfur.
Sulfur?
Yes, it smelled like sulfur. And I know it's a city, so garbage and shit are all over the place. But it smelled strong. Like, have you ever been to a hot springs by any chance?
Yes.
It smelled like that. I've been once or twice. But it was strong and distinct. Smelled like that.
Can I do like a knowledge check or something? Like,
You can do an investigation check.
Okay. To see like what's associated with sulfur, what I would know.
You're reaching through the annals of your mind.
You know what? That new spell I talked to you about, would that apply here, or should I hold off on that?
What?
Never mind. I'll just roll for knowledge. Never mind. I'll save that spell.
Investigation, not knowledge.
Oh, investigation. Okay. And knowledge is my intelligence?
Yes.
Not knowledge. Yeah. So I would add a +1, 17.
Well, you seem to recall that whenever you're in the room with Greenie, and she, especially when she's just woken up, there is a faint smell of sulfur. And when you were in the chamber with her, before she came to realize who she was, connect with her past self, the scent was very strong, almost nauseating. Before you notice it, you don't really pay much mind to it, but once you smell it, it's all you can smell.
Oh no! Okay, wow, okay. Just gonna file that back there.
And you can roll your and with that knowledge, recall that Greenie is not she is a smaller, or was a smaller part of a bigger whole.
Yeah. No, she doesn't think Greenie did it. She's thinking the mega ooze she was part of had something to do with this. But she's gonna just, nod her head, file that back, talk to the gang later, Well, thank you for this information. It can't have been easy to tell. I don't blame you. I believe there are greater forces at play and, well, just don't be too hard on yourself. Actually, it's due to, that knowledge and, well, bravery that I am reaching out to you all today. But what I ask of you, I don't, well, I'll understand if you're hesitant. It's a bit dangerous after all. But I trust you all to keep secrets, especially ones where safety is concerned.
Depends on the secret. How big of a secret is this?
Teeth, I have a question.
Yes.
How well known is the siege? Do the common folk know?
Yes, pretty much everybody knows
okay.
at this point.
Okay. Well, she's gonna reach into the bag and pull out the sapphire badge that the Duke gave her. I am one of the few chosen by the Duke to help prepare against the siege. I am one of the ones marked by a god. And while some of us have great skills in sword fighting and physical prowess, and some of us have great skills in magic and wisdom. My skill has always been people. And I believe that it is people like you who know the city's heart, who knows the secrets of the greatest and the lowest, and who hear confessions every day. I'm not asking you to be a spy force or anything, but I am asking for information, and information that you gather and report to me that can help us keep this lovely city safe. It is a great task to ask, and I understand if you do not wish to take it. But I believe in your wisdom and your ability to blend in wherever you go.
So we're acting as informants?
Yes. With compensation, of course. And she is gonna put out 200 of the gold.
You hear them all go, oh yeah, compensation, yeah, okay. Yeah,
Even Era's relatively cool expression goes a bit hot around the edges, and the other girl, Jamie, let's say, her eyes go absolutely wide, as big as the coins on the table.
I fear that sometimes those of us who are the fairer sex are looked down upon, and we hear things that some do not think we listen to. I believe in your intellect, and I feel that you can make a great difference in this war.
And they both look at you and just say, do we have the protection of the Duke?
Colette's gonna show her badge and say, I will make it so.
Then we'll do it.
I didn't know if it would work or not. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, when you pull that 200 gold, I don't even think there was a roll that needed to happen.
I like money.
Yeah, but for each gold you put, for each 5 gold you put on the table, I would say that the cost of a persuasion check would have gone down by 1.
Well, there's a lot of ladies who work here, you know?
So you're good.
I want you to choose those you trust the most. And if it's all the girls, then it's all the girls. And if it's only some, it's only some. But I need information. I need to know what the people are saying. I need to know what officials, what government agencies. I need to know the information you can provide in places I cannot get to.
We'll do it. Just let us know. Just check in with us and over the next few days leading up to what we believe to be to what we believe will be happening anyway.
Yes.
Just check in with us, preferably daily.
I will. And Riel will be here as well. Now,
She flashes one of her signature coy smiles.
Now, Riel, I'm going to need your help as well.
And she puts her hand on yours.
You know
Looks
this
up
town.
at you.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
You know this town better than most, I'd assume. the ins and outs, the back alleys, the ways that one can get around safely. I trust you in this aspect of information as well.
Well, you don't know me very well if you think you can trust me, she says, clearly with a hint of with a hint of humor.
Philip
not
rolls her
seriously.
eyes.
But I'll do what I can.
Philip just smiles, squeezes her hand back. All right. Well, let's get to work. And with that, we have actually gone over. We'll just have to tune in next week to find out more.
Coldest and Luya are gonna be so mad.
Listen, I can't just tell.
him.
I can't tell all my friends about my spy group, you know?
No, we don't care about the spy group. I want to skewer this man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when you find out about that. Oh, I am gonna have to tell you, aren't I?
This is the second man.
Mhm.
This is the second fucker that I chose to not kill.
Hey. There'll be payoffs to both of them. Don't worry.
Oh, no.
I don't just do stuff like that heedlessly.
Oh no, it's great storytelling.
Yeah,
as
but
a
your
character,
characters,
all
yeah.
those people wanna rip
There
a man
will be
open.
payoffs to it.
I am excited for the payoffs. This is great. This is very good.
We're gonna kill him. Excuse me. We're gonna kill him.
Thank you so much for going for my very outlandish idea and letting me have a brothel full of spies at my command. I appreciate you.
Hey, just some good old Assassin's Creeding. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Or, you know, in real life, with real wars. But anyway.
Where do you think AC got it from? It's a historical game. Come
Take
on.
care, y'all. We will see you next week. Thank you so much. That was a great session. Tons of fun.
Bye, turds.
So much fun. Later, y'all.
Goodbye.
Thanks for hanging.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness gracious. Folks, I really never know. Never know how it's gonna go. But it's gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay, and no one's gonna die, and we're gonna survive the siege, and everything's gonna be fine, and no one else is gonna be discovered to be anyone's dad. Take care, y'all. And as always, may Lucius guide thee. Oh, did you just raid me at the end? Did you just? Oh no! Hello everyone, my name is PsycheSiren, and we on every Thursday play D&D. We play a campaign called Mark of a God, and it has been so much fun, absolutely ridiculous. We discovered that one of our players is the father of another one of our players. Diz, who plays Luya, was revealed to be Andy's character Rose's dad. And we're not okay. We're not all right. Y'all, please go ahead and give Big Shem a follow. He is absolutely delightful, and you did not hear me say that. Hello, Bella. Hello, Brisby. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. Please give Shem a follow. I'm so sorry. Hello, Bunny. Oh my Lanta, y'all. But yes, tomorrow, actually, before we go spread the love to another streamer. Hello, Cat. Folks, tomorrow is a big stream for us. We will be streaming at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. We're going to be playing Dead Space as a redeem for the amazing amount of charity you all raised for Starlight. Our stream team raised $5,000 So now I'm paying the price. We will be playing Dead Space tomorrow, and I will be crying. It's gonna be fine. Take care, y'all. And I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you give Shem a follow. Goodbye!